Hey guys, HydroStruggle1 here. I didn't mess up that time. We are playing some Farming Simulator 15. Now, this is actually more out of the ordinary. We're not doing our series today. Nope. We are doing a mod review. This carries 3 packs. Well, 2 packs, 1 vehicle by itself. With an extra weight. One of them is the main thing. The other one's just vehicles, and the other one just has some skid steers with some stuff in that. So, today we are looking at some JCB stuff. They have a DLC for it, which costs $10, and but I just thought, nah, why not just look it up online? Sure enough, they had some stuff for it. So I figured, nah, why not? So, hey, let's get into it. You're supposed to press the pause button. Okay, guys, here we are. So,
wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah, it's recording. Here we go. I have sound working, which is nice. Yeah, troll face. So here we go. Actually, if you guys can see that in the background, that is one of the vehicles that is not part of what you see here. What we have here is a JCB pack. There is a DLC for it, which costs money, and the vehicle back there is also included, but it's, in this pack, which I got for free, it was just missing 1 vehicle. So I figured, it's better to miss 1 vehicle, than paying $10 just for an additional vehicle, don't you think? Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Yes, that saves money. Money, guys, money. What could be more wonderful? Getting DLCs for free and missing 1 tractor, and instead paying $10 for 1 tractor missing, when you can just go online and search for another tractor. So I had a silver one, but I figured, since I'm going to be doing this, I just deleted that one, went for another one that made more sense. The other one, though, I liked more because the fact that it was silver. It was out of the ordinary when it comes to tractors. So, let's get into it. So, the first thing that I thought would be kind of interesting to look at is this 260 right here. It comes with these attachments, which is the pallet fork. This is actually meant for logging, believe it or not. No, this is meant for manure. A shovel, this is what's meant for logging. And then a bale spike. I've been using this set for quite a lot now. Please note, though, that, when it comes to pallet forks, out of, like, DLCs kind of like this, it is kind of glitchy, which I will demonstrate later. So then we have all these other things. So if I go into my store, so I go into here, as we can see, we have 1 JCB here and another JCB down here. This is these 2 vehicles. And then the rest of the JCBs. So we'll start off with the 435S, which is this guy over here. He is nice and powerful. And then the TM320S, which is the guy over here that has an expanded boom. And then the 260, and then you know all that stuff. Over here is 2 more things, but I'm not going to show you that because that's part of a completely different pack. What was that? Little background. Okay, so here we go. So, these 2 vehicles, right here are articulated base, unfortunately, so it's kind of hard to control them with, a keyboard. Aim the camera down. Yeah, it's kind of hard to control them with a keyboard here, because I'm using the original, WASD keys, which, allow me to control and move around and stuff like that, so, W, forward, S, you know, basic. If you play computer Minecraft, you know what I'm talking about. For those geeks out there. So, as you can see, oh yes, also we have a, please tell me there's nobody else on this world. No, there isn't. It's not a multiplayer. Not much other people have the mods I have. Although they might have more mods than what I have. You never know. But this is also a stump grinder. The mirrors do work, but I have it on a smaller quality because I like to play on a different world, which will lag out quite a lot because I always have it on high quality. And, well, since I normally have it on high quality, the mirrors work. But, in this case, they don't. Because I have it on medium instead. So it takes some pretty good quality. So this is our big JBC. He is the Fast Track 83110. No, 8310. He is a really good looking tractor. He is nice and big. If we go in here, we have an IC, so we so let's go into our cab here. Now the first thing you might notice is that when I press spacebar, well, we have this. It allows us to select miles per hour or km, which I'm not exactly familiar on what that stands for. And then we have the door, and then we have the window back here. And that's it. Also, if I go out of my cab, let's see here. Oh yeah, so I'm going to turn on the vehicle. Beautiful sound, isn't it? Love it. So if I press F, which is the lights, kind of lags at first because it's loading. There's the lights. So okay, so keypad 5 and 6 apparently, unfortunately, do nothing. So only currently the front lights work. So that's kind of a bummer. Because 5 and 6 they do nothing. So yeah, that's a bummer. So let's take this guy for a drive. Oh. How about we... okay, there we go. So let's take this guy for a drive. Nice sound. He has a record of 43 miles an hour. So that's pretty good when it comes to tractors. So that's a good speed. Turn signals do work, along with the beacons. So if you play the computer version, well, this is a mod worth getting. Along with the other sets that I'm about to show you. Also, if you haven't noticed, we have a front weight on this. This comes with the set. I've been looking at several different mods. One came in blue. They had all kinds of stuff. I thought I had caught the right mod. Nope. I fudged up in that case. I spent all of that time looking for a certain mod, and it failed. Then I found this one, which was proper. So let's turn this guy off. Okay. So, as we move on, these JCBs, I have 2 of them out just because, you know, it looked good. It looked extremely good. I thought the setup, actually, doesn't the setup look good? Doesn't that setup look good? That looks like a good setup, huh, Grandma?
Yes.
Yes, that is a great setup, I believe. So these are the extras. So if we go into my shop here in garage, this is the Fast Track 3230 Extra, which has 230 horsepower, and the Fast Track non-extra is 306 horsepower. You know, these are all the vehicles I have and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna go very far because there's more to reveal. So this guy has a nice sound. As soon as he get. Nice decent sound if you like to listen to a Doots Far, which you first begin out in the game normally. But in my case I didn't, because I mean I just randomly started out with what I have. So yeah, this guy has a really nice sound. It is the exact same tractor as the one over there. So this is no different from the one over there, so I have 2 of these guys just because I thought it would make it look better. Also, As you can see, I have like a buttload of money. Just ignore you didn't see that. So these guys are just the same. Just the same tractor. So let's get these guys out of the way. And then we'll move on to the other guys. Nope. Okay. So let's move on to this. Really nice looking thing. He is pretty much like a smaller, well no, not a smaller, he's kind of like a JCB version of a New Holland, or, Liberher, or however you say that. So he's a similar copy, but he's not exactly the same, and he will attach to, the pallet fork, the lug fork, and the universal bucket, which I will show you in a minute. I don't have these attachments right now, I just wanted to, and then also, this guy over here is a teddy handler, and he is able to attach to the universal bucket, pallet fork, the bale spike, log fork, manure fork, and the wrapped bale wrapper handler. Head face, no, face 5. Well, technically, you know what? Never mind. So let's take a look at this guy first. Like I said, he is an articulated base. Beacons work. Turn signals work. And the turn signals do as well. It's a nice sound. Listen to this. That is, some people find that really good because of the fact that it's more realistic. So he has a really nice drive. Oh dear, I fudged up. Oh. Well, crap! I just messed up the whole scene. Okay, so let's get a pallet fork.
It's well, I don't know. You must have put something on there. Never mind.
What? I didn't put anything on there. And then, let's see here. Going to miss... Okay, it's not in there. No, it's baling technology. Baling technology. I will be doing mods on this stuff later. Such as the Krone Ultima. He's a really interesting one. Also, the Bakale. The Bakale and the Krone are pretty much the exact same thing. These guys, I'm not really going to do. So, let's get this guy. This is, I think, probably just, like, decoration. Because I have to try something out, but obviously not right now. So let's lower this arm. Not the highest arm in the world, but hey, it works. Here we go. That is music in my ears. I love that. Okie dokie. So, like, when it comes to pallet forks, with certain things, like, okay, so if I do that, you see how it kind of glitches out? It probably wouldn't do that with other stuff, like if you're handling pallet stuff for, like, sheep and stuff like that, and missions and stuff like that, it probably wouldn't do it. So just keep that in mind. So let's get that.
Hurry up, my arms again tired.
Sorry. Okay, so that's just an example of that. And then we have this guy. So, okay, let's lower that arm. So he pretty much just works as a teddy handler. That's pretty much all he is. He has an articulated base. He has no beacons. But if I start reversing, he does not have that reversing sound like the other guy, which is such a pain. Where's the music? Okay, so I'm not going to show you an attachment because you guys already know what the teddy handlers do if you play Farming Simulator. It is also an articulated base, so it's just like that guy over there, except just for teddy handler, and also has this arm that extends. So that's nice. And then we have 260, which is pretty much skid steer. Skid steer. Skid steer. It's a skid steer. So, I'm just going to detach that because I put that on just for model. So it just moves around, you know, like a really nice vehicle. I'm not going to give you any examples, but it can go on a pretty much turn on a dime, which is pretty impressive. And these are all the attachments that you can attach it to. So just keep that in mind. Okay. So let's turn you off, and now we start going to a different pack. There we are. Okay, so this is a completely different pack. This is a JCB skid steer with tracks, and also a Volvo with tracks. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why is a Volvo here? Well, this is just part of the pack, and I thought I might as well include it too. None of this equipment that you see here, guys, is JCB, except for this guy and also the shell, as you can see. If you can see, you can see it. There's a JCB logo right there. I'll get into the cab here, and there you go. It says JCB. So these are the two things that I thought would be kind of interesting to put in there. These are attachments. I would not recommend having this thing though. Ignore the little red hand thing. That's I'll give you a short example of that. I hate this thing. It's so annoying.
Please don't hurry. My nose is just... No.
So it's just pretty much like a push object thing. So, you know, basic stuff. You know, I thought, let's just put a mod review on it. So, let's go to the outro. Okay, guys, so if you liked the video, please punch that like button in the face. And also, if you want to see more videos like this, post it down in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video.